Okay, good morning everyone. Here we go. It is time for some basement yoga practice with me. And so, here we are, second weekend of June already. So much going on. It's fabulous, right? So, summer is here, at least here in the northern hemisphere. For those of you getting ready for fall in the southern hemisphere, I hope it's going well for you. Excuse me. So, this is again, as always, your practice. And it's Pride Month in the US, other parts of the world. This is a big part of what that stands for, is the understanding and acceptance of the self, however you are. So, don't quit, don't hurt yourself, but be honest about who you are, what you are. And this includes your physical strength, your physical weakness, your flexibility, and your stiffness. These are parts of ourselves that we have to acknowledge and sometimes work with. Right? There is a point for all of us where we can't go any further in any physical action. Flexible wise, sooner or later, you have to stop. Sometimes it's because you might be super flexible, sometimes just simply because, you've run your forehead into the floor or your shins or what have you. You can twist all you want. There is a point where your spine and your muscles will not turn anymore without injuring yourself. Right? And like that silly thing in some of those martial arts where somebody breaks their own neck. You're like, it doesn't work like that. But anyway, all right, let's not getting off track. So, don't quit, don't hurt yourself, and be a part of your own being fully. This is our practice. We're going to start seated, by the way, speaking of. So work your way down if you haven't already. There we go. What will your body and your awareness of it and your thoughts and your feelings allow you to do? How do you work with it? And don't quit, don't hurt yourself. Strength is as much in your mind as it is in your muscles. The focus of your thoughts calms your breath, your emotions, to allow you to work through and with them. Breathing. All the way through, this effort is deliberate. And part of this awareness of this deliberate effort, don't quit, don't hurt yourself, is letting go of any outside definition. Exhale forward. Release your back a little bit. Let your shoulders and neck relax. Do you put your head on the floor? Maybe, maybe not. Do you have to? No. Practicing in a group class, following, a Okay, do you go further than I do? Does that make you better than me? No. Does that make me better than you if I go further than you? No. Space is mine. Space is yours. Let go of that. Or you can. Inhale up. Right? Let's lean back. Oh, there's a few things we all need to try to do together. Right? Because we don't want to hurt ourselves. So when we lean back here, it's very easy to let the pelvis tip and fold your lower back. You want to put some strength into that. So your abs are working a bit. Not so much the abs, but down below. So basically your pelvis is not tipped forward towards your knees, your feet. You keep the shoulders broad as we inhale up. And it's not a big movement. Again, that's part of it. Again, how far is not the point. And we're all going to try to keep this awareness because this is the safer way to do it. Again, don't hurt yourself. Don't flop your head back either. Again, you don't have to flex your neck. It's a big lengthening motion. It's an opening for shoulders and spine. And for the chest, you feel the breath, the space for it growing. Yeah, it doesn't have to be big to have an impact. Exhale out. Sit very tall. Now, we're going to do a little sideways arching. The same thing here. Again, where do you go? Follow yourself. Left hand, right hand here. Left arm up. There we go. Inhale to get that sense of length. Remember, your side doesn't get any longer now as you exhale. All we're doing is letting the muscles relax in their length. Again, you may not move a lot. You don't have to. No one can say that this is not good practice. If you've gone and made your full effort, again, full effort without hurting yourself. Those are the basics. Right there. There's other stuff, of course. Excuse me. Keep your breath relaxed and calm. Let your body ease in its effort. Inhale up. I mean, this distance, this curving, the space here. Think how many people there are practicing yoga in the world. Left hand, right arm. There are over 8 billion people right now on the planet. Exhale out. We all know we're not all alike. And even with identical twins, there's some variations. Right? Fingerprints and all that kind of stuff. Whether someone curves a little bit more in this little warm-up movement or not, what does it matter? It goes from there, of course. Inhale up. Difference in skin color, sexuality, religion. We're going to twist to the right, back of the left hand here. Philosophy, politics, and social life, etc. Exhale, turn. Thousands of them. As long as they do no harm, what does it matter? Right? People out there who believe wholeheartedly in the existence of Sasquatch, Bigfoot, inhale and twist. What harm does that do if they do that? I think it's silly. Back of the right hand, left arm. exhale twist, but it doesn't hurt. Go for it. Alright? I reserve the right to laugh at you. But anyway, again, what matter is it? How does it impact anyone if you twist further than I do? Yeah, it's okay to want to. It might be part of it, making your body work better. Particularly tight, dealing with a back injury, what have you. Inhale, untwist. In which case, great. You work for it. But every practice, you go where you can, you do what you can. Exhale and extend. Inhale up. Alright. Cross your ankles. Roll forward. Now, so, as we often do, we're going to start here on hands and knees. Shoulders above the wrists. Take a moment. I'm going to sit up as I talk here. I want you to be really aware. Again, so this is the thing that we all got to work on. The space across the chest, across the upper back. The shoulder blades are apart. They do not squeeze towards each other. We're not rounding in. Boom, boom, boom. These muscles here, the trapezius muscles, are down from the neck. So there is plenty of space for the breath. So that you maintain. Strength in the middle. Of course. Everybody does. Now, step 1 foot back. The distance, right, from the wrist to the toes, that's yours. Depends on your torso, your legs. Turn your shoulders open, flex your knees a bit, and exhale back into downward facing dog. Again, do your heels touch the ground? Well, great. Is it a perfectly 45-degree angle from wrist to shoulders to hips? Maybe, maybe not. Probably not. Nothing's perfect in the real world. That's just math. That's for graph paper. Your shoulders open as far as they can. That's it. That's all you have to do. Inhale back to plank. Extending your body as strongly, as longly as you can. That's all you'll have to do. Perfect. Exhale, down dog. And we'll inhale down into knees. Alright, now, I'm going to take the knees wider than the hips, bring the big toes in. Everybody exhale back pretty deep into child pose. An extended version here. Now, if you have to let your hands slide a little bit, do it. Make sure you don't let the shoulders come up around the head. And keep that space open. Let your butt drop. Okay, now, so we're going to put some work into the upper body here. We're going to do some dolphin poses. So this is shoulder strength. And we're on the forearms. You need to fold your mat up underneath your elbows. Don't hesitate. Alright? So here we go. Inhale up. Make certain now. Here, so that work in the upper body, very active, and you're rolling your shoulders down. We do not want the hands to come inward. Dolphin plank. 1 foot back. Then the other. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Long and low as you can. Strong as you can. Breathing. Let your breath flow all the way through. Now we're going to go into dolphin pose. We exhale, walk the feet in, lifting the hips. Do not let your head rest on the floor. Don't let your shoulders come past the line of your elbows. Now your feet might actually come in a little bit tighter than they do in down dog, and this is fine. Our next exhale now, we're going to walk back to that dog leg. Going to do it again. Keep breathing. Are you breathing faster? Let it happen. Again, this is your breath. It's okay. Do you need to rest? Rest. It's okay. This is your practice. Exhale, walk your feet in. Strong middle. Keep breathing. Keep focusing. And inhale down. And we uncurl the toes. Now you can take your knees wide again if you wish. Exhale. Child's pose. If it bothers you, you've got your knees close together. Okay. Your head's not resting on the floor. You can bring your arms back. This is fine. Yeah, what is yours? All right, inhale up. Shoulders by the wrists. One foot back. And the other. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale, walk your feet in. Now bend your knees quite a bit, everybody. Really easy Uttanasana here. Calm, steady, strong. Exhale the legs long. Inhale and roll up. Pausing a moment, standing, nice and tall. Here we are, Tadasana again. So, nothing fancy. I say it every time, right? Some of you are like, sheesh, can she get a different line? Probably, but I'm not going to because that's kind of the point. Our engagement in ourselves, in our practice, in yoga, is as much about the basic as it is something fancy. It's the mundane as something challenging. Bring your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Let your arms extend. Now we're going to come into an upward facing bow. So really bring the awareness lower abdomen here. Your chin. Now the hips, the knees, the ankles are in a vertical line. This is a small arching. Lift those thumbs away if we can. Go lift and then go up. Speaking of lift, from the chest. So again, this curve is pretty sharp. Work on, release those shoulders a bit. That feels good. I hope. Push your inner thighs towards each other, whether they touch or not. Get that weight pretty centered. Keep your breath calm. Don't lean back. Wait. This is not a backwards arching. This is an upwards movement. And the only thing coming behind the line of the hip is the shoulder. All right. Exhale, come vertical. Small arms. Let the hands come around. Boom. Very good. Okay. Now, so we're going to come to some standing things. Okay. Do a warrior two on both sides of the body. We will come out of each side and go directly into a balance, a dancer pose. So we're going to flex the thigh and open the thigh. All right? While putting strength into the opposite leg at the same time. Yeah. Follow me along. So, again, Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2, on the left foot first. So from the head of your mat, step your right foot back. Now, if you just want to jump your feet, jump your feet. It's okay. Left knee, left toes are straight ahead. Right heel goes back. Thighs are rolled open. Lower abdomen's lifted. Chin's tucked. The arms reach. Look left. Warrior 2. Exhale. Breathe. Now, the work does not stop. The effort does not stop. Does that mean you'll flex your knee further? Maybe. And the only thing, some of these alignments here, we're going to try to keep the shoulders, the hips, and this is so nothing gets twisted, particularly if we lose our balance. We can center our work a little bit better. Again, how much this knee bends? Too much. Yeah, nice wide stance. Give yourself room. You'll probably have more strength than you know. Right? Gotta work through the nerves about that. This is part of it. Finding our awareness that this frightens us, which sometimes we don't want to admit. Right? Sometimes we don't want to admit some of our differences, our biases. It's all there. Inhale up, straighten that left leg. Okay, now the hands where you need. We're going to bring the right foot back up. All right, now, so dance pose balance. We're going to bend and flex the left knee. I'm going to stand on the right. All right, so, carpet, I'm going to be wobbling. Roll that left shoulder. This is key here. You're going to turn that shoulder out. So we're going to try to work the hand around to the inside of the foot. Now, so let's get this way going on your right arm, wherever you need it first. We're going to lift that left heel. Keep some strength here. Now, you may not need to do this part. You might be able to just kick your heel up. Just go for it. But if not, if you lift the knee first, it's a little bit easier to work get a hold of your leg down there towards the ankle and work your hand around. Now, your knee does not have to line up. This is a different movement than this. We're not doing this. Yeah, I want you to keep this strength here. Now, you can be done. Ready to go further? Right arm up, palm up. We hold that heel close as we inhale. The movement up. Slight arch, not a big arch. Right? Very similar to what we just did a moment ago. Let's exhale. Push that left foot back. So we're releasing the left thigh and hip. Working to keep shoulders and hips as level as we can. They're not going to stay perfectly level. Keep that push going. The space opens, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Oh, that feels good. Inhale up. Heck yeah. Release your foot as you require. Nice. Okay. And as you barrel against, I'm going to do the other side now. So the right foot. And the left foot back. Again. Just jump them wide. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. However it works for you. But please give yourself the room. Yeah. Awareness of the sound. We all get stuck in ruts. We all end up at times just going to the same space we've always done before because that's where we go. It can be uncomfortable at times to move out of that space. It can be difficult. Right? Exhale, flex that right knee. Right? If you've been to a regular yoga class, you know people have their spots. This happens not just in yoga. All exercise classes are like that. All classes. Right? Some people just gotta be in the front row. Some people just gotta be in the back. Right? Same thing happens in meetings. Certain people sit on certain sides of the boardroom table. Every time. Try to change sides and it freaks people out. One way to speed the meeting up, I'll tell you, just give your heads up if you really don't want to be there very long. Inhale, straighten that right leg. Let's bring that left foot up. I did that one time. Yeah, it happened. The meeting was over in like 30 minutes. It usually took an hour plus. So, right shoulder rolls. The point being, though, even though it's uncomfortable, sometimes physically, sometimes just mentally, to be aware that you have more space than you thought. Dance balls. Yeah. You can just kick your foot up, go for it. You can be done here. You're doing every part of it. Is that work going? Ready to deepen? Palm up, inhale. Exhale. Breathe. Inhale up. And release. Oh, that felt good. I hope it did it for you too. Okay, now work our way back to the floor. And come into some back arching again and twisting. Several things going on. So follow me along. Okay? So revolve lateral angle. And out of that, on each side, we're going to go into a half scorpion with a slight twisting. Okay, so kind of almost a counter twist thing you're going. This is kind of cool. I like this. All right, now, it's a good thing I like this. I do this for a living. Okay. Easy fold. Come into a lunge with the left foot in front. Exhale down. Inhale. You now take your time to work this back. Get this long, get this long. If you absolutely have to put your knee down, put your knee down. But the left knee, the right knee that is, the left knee stacks above the left ankle all the way. Right hand to the floor, the inside of the left foot, left arm out. Now keep those shoulders broad. Let's go back to that. Strong middle, your hips level. Exhale, twist. Breathe. Oh, that feels good too. Inhale, untwist. Once you get your left hand down, we move the right hand over. I'm going to exhale all the way to a down dog. All right. Just a few breaths here. Strong middle. Inhale down. Lower down. Oh, now again, we're going to kneel a little bit. Back down onto the forearm. I know a lot of this today. All right, inhale. Chest slightly forward. Shoulders back. Keep that space. Next inhale, left knee up. Now the thighs slightly turned in, the toes are relaxed, knees stay bent, 90-degree angle. And then we exhale. And we're going to push the right hip slightly forward as we turn the left hip up. So we're trying to go back like that. We're just going to get a nice back arching with a little extra hip releasing by turning that space. I'm touching the wall. Inhale back. And exhale down. Come on up. One foot back. And the other. Exhale down, down. And we exhale and walk our feet in. Bend your knees a bit. Exhale the legs long. Inhale, we roll up. All right, now a little stronger back arch again. Wow. Watch your breath. And a standing locust pose, so it's a little bit bigger reach here than we had earlier with that one standing back arch. Still up and back though. Still strong here, lower abdomen. We're not folding, we're not tipping, we're opening. And we exhale. And down. We fold with another exhale. We'll do the other side. So, same thing. Exhale down. Inhale, lift foot up. Nice and long. Again. Left knee can come down. Right knee is above the ankle. Left hand on the foot. Right arm out. Exhale, twist. Revolve lateral ankle. And we're working to keep those hips level. Your breath calm all the way through. Shoulders open. Don't pull back. Feel the space. The shoulder blades are broad. The space across the upper chest bone. How does that change your twist? Maybe not much, but it will help keep you from pinching your shoulder back. Your fingers don't have to point at the ceiling. Again, go where you physically can. Any further is unnecessary. Inhale, untwist. Exhale, down dog. awareness of yourself. And inhale down. We tell stories about ourselves all the time. Try to fit what we've been told we're supposed to be, where we're supposed to be, what we're supposed to do. Inhale up. Inhale up. Right? We all know this. Exhale, turn. We all also hear all the time, and it's a great story. We like this story of people who have broken out of their mold. Right? Someone born into poverty who becomes a billionaire. Someone born into a working class family who becomes a great artist. And all these other things. Exhale down. Up on your hands. One foot back, then the other. Exhale down, down. Right? Throughout our history. This is a long history. It's not just recent. Exhale, go feet in. We have seen this. People challenging the ruts, the rules, not necessarily. Exhale. The roles they've been chosen. Siddhartha became the Buddha because he rejected his royal heritage. Became something greater. Just been another princeling in the long history of Indian princeling. Now he's the Buddha. Flex your knees. Exhale down. For good or ill, these things happen. Your knees. Down we go. Right? You see people rejecting their heritage ethnically, religiously, and sometimes in order to become oppressors of that ethnicity, religious. Again, pick it. Doesn't matter. It's no good. And yeah, that happens too, right? Awareness of yourself. But don't quit, don't hurt yourself. Shoot your way forward. It's your ankle. Sit down. Alright. Maybe I'm not saying this very clearly. I don't know. Trying. Okay. Let's get back to something I know I can say clearly. We extend our legs out. We're going to work our way into some seated things here. Now, up we come. Now we're going to start here with a very basic leg extension movement. Janu Sursasana. Going to go over the left leg first. Roll the right thigh, bring this up. And you'll see why we're doing this here in just a moment. Inhale up. Again. Do you have to touch your foot? No. Do you have to come any particular distance past your hips? No. Do you have to put your forehead on your shin? No. Go where you can. Now, we're going to try to keep the shoulders level? Yes. Because this concentrates our work in the direction we want, which is that way, not down. Are we going to keep the left eye turned in? A little bit of work with toes? Yes. Again, because we're getting the opening through the back of the leg, which is what this is part of. Right? So, again, it's just like driving. There's a range in there of speeds. Yeah, on the highway, the minimum speed is 45. That seems crazy slow, doesn't it? At least here in the US. Inhale up. Alright? But you don't have to go that fast. But you do need to stay inside the lane. You don't want to drive down the middle of the lane. You're going to get hit. That's the most dangerous place to drive. Exhale, extend. Yeah, but you can choose your lane. Right? A lovely irony here. The Buddha called his way the middle path. He did so by choosing a different lane, not necessarily driving in the middle of everything. Yeah. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Now, very strong hip opening here, right? With some extra core work happening. Follow me along. Take a moment, just with both legs extended. Now we're sitting very tall. Ears, shoulders, hips stay lined up. Now this is going to be hard because you're going to want to. I'm just going to give you fair warning. You're going to want to turn to one side or the other. We're going to bend the left knee. We're going to roll the right thigh. So that flex of the leg we had just a moment ago when we brought that heel back into Janusasana is back in place. We get this strong bend, but this time we're trying to bring that knee this way. So this is where you be careful. You don't let yourself turn to the left. Now, whether that knee is actually centered up with the center of your chest or not, that's up to you. No space, ears, shoulders, hips. Yeah. Keep that pretty lined up. We're now going to turn the left thigh. Use your hand. This ankle is off the knee. Okay? So this is a cradle pose variation. This is where it gets funky. We're going to bring the right elbow all the way up. So you got a big fold here. Really bring that strength. Don't let your left shoulder turn back now. Strong middle. This is an upward movement. So you exhale. Because if this is tight, you're going to want to go like this to make that easier, right? Go at left thigh. Once turn, you'll feel it. Once you're up, if you need your left hand to help you lift, see if you can bring that to your right foot. This will help. Shoulders got to stay broad. You can feel that space. Now you're going to work. Middle strong. Yeah. There's a rock star movement. Again, did it go that way? Every time. Turn it back, turn it back, turn it back. Got this. And exhale forward. And out. Ooh, that's fun, isn't it? Let's try the other side. Left foot. Right foot. Again, so we're coming left leg underneath. Again, so it's easy to do, right? There's an instinctive movement here. This is core work as well as hip open. In the awareness it goes out. Very focused now. So here we've got one right. There's a lot of different things, lots of stuff happening. The focus is strong, but calm. Right? We have to strengthen the focus when it's something easy. We have to find the calm when it's something awkward. And it is awkward, right? Some of these are deliberately that way, I think. May be wrong about that. I mean, I don't know. Get that elbow up there. Exhale. Again, don't let it go like that. It's so easy. This side's tighter for me. I have to really be aware of it. Breathe. Got this. All right. Turn. No, wiggle. So again, we're trying to keep again the nose, the sternum as close to lined up with the knee as possible. Again, this is hard. The knee doesn't necessarily, again, nothing is exact. There's a lot happening. Oh yeah, this is good. Exhale forward. Boom. The eagle has landed. Proud of you. That one's something, isn't it? Feet together. Heels in. I created that one, I believe. I may be wrong. Exhale, extend. Just going to open up those inner thighs a bit. We'll add in a fold in a moment. So So the movement forward, we had a couple of folds there, but they were very strong ones, right? There was more weight being taken there in the back. As we exhale forward, now we're releasing it a bit. Tuck your chin. Again, the motion is up and over as the inner thighs continue to open. This is a releasing. And we're not just going to flop down, though. Again, beware. I know, I keep pointing my finger to you. Yeah, that's not what I mean. Maybe you weren't thinking that at all. It's just me. I'm weird. I know. It's okay. Inhale up. Hands away. Exhale and extend. Nice. Let's lie back and lie down. Alright. Nothing fancy here. Just get yourself good and long to the floor. Knees and ankles are together. Middle's nice and strong. Chin's tucked. Palms out. Move a little close to the wall. There we go. Okay, so we're back into a reclined thing. We're going to get into a twist here in a moment. Now, first things first, I want you to exhale and bring your knees up. I almost forgot this. Now, whether your hands are thighs up or shins, doesn't matter. Just give it a squeeze. Take a moment with this. So again, now back to the thing we all need to work on. It's very easy to let your head tip it. Tuck your chin. Shoulders down, down. Spread front and back, chest and back. Spine long. There it is. We inhale. Now let the feet come down. Okay. So, now nothing fancy here. Again, back to the boring, back to the basic, back to the familiar. Full connection, full effort. Right knee over the left. Gonna twist, counter twist. Oh, so simple. Flex your toes, flex your toes. Exhale, roll left. Breathe. Does the inner right foot reach the ground? Great. Does it not? No worries. Go where you can. Excuse me. Inhale and untwist. Okay, now leave the right knee over the left. Keep those toes flexed. Exhale, now we roll right. Again, you're not pushing with your right leg. You come to the inner left foot. Left hip turn. Breathe. Inhale. Left foot back flat. Uncross your legs. Alright, so left knee comes over the right. I'm going to do the other side, of course. Flex your toes a bit. We're going to go twist, counter twist. First to the right, back to the left. Keep your middle working. Exhale, roll. Breathe. And again, we inhale, untwist. The right foot is flat. Keep the left knee open. Flex your toes. Exhale, roll left. Inhale and untwist. Right foot down. Really uncross the legs. Very good. Okay, now, if you good, wiggle around it. We're going to straighten back out. All right. And now, we're going to take the left leg out. We're going to bring the right knee up. So we're going to come into a couple of reclined leg extensions here. Back the right leg. Exhale, extend. Did I remember to do the counter twist thing? I think I may not. If I did, throw that one in there. Sorry. Mind's wandering here. Now, so we're just going to, don't move your hands. We're just going to press down if we haven't already. Bring that right leg, as long as we can get it, past vertical, wherever we can. Again, all we're doing is extending the leg. We're not going to try to do anything else with the hands. Just a little press down. Left leg just stays nice and long. A little extra strength. Inhale, bend your right knee. And then let the right foot come down. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now, bring the left foot up. The right leg long. Don't let your knee flop out. Keep your toes on the right leg now. Slightly working. Again, the hands there. You get to let that leg be. Just let the arms be long. Just kind of let the length of the leg. Get the legs. Get the. Boy. I'm all discombobulated suddenly. Alright, so the length of the leg extends the arm. Again, we don't move the hands. Now we flex the elbows. If we can. You're not required to. Yeah, did your head tip? Took your chin back. Inhale, get a little strength to allow you to bend that knee, and then you can let the foot come down. So we're not flopping the feet to the floor, we're not just flopping legs down. And everything's being done with a little deliberation. Let's bring the right knee up. Okay, now, we come into a reclined split now. Little stronger leg extension, front and back. You'll see in a moment. Okay, so we're going to leave the left knee bent to start this time. Again, the right knee comes up. Again, hands to the back, thigh. This time, press down strong. Then exhale and extend your leg. Now, you get here or somewhere there, the leg's not fully extended, it's just a little too tight. You can let up a bit. Now again, from here on out, this is your choice. If you wish to deepen this, and don't let your head tip back, so you take your hands along the back of the leg. We stop pulling down as soon as we get to move the hands to the knee and beyond. We're going that way with this work. Once we've established that, where our right leg is going to get, without the left knee turning out, the exhale takes that left leg and extends it. So again, we've got opening, back the right leg, front the left. Inner legs of both legs continue to be active. Will your toes touch the floor behind your head? I don't know, maybe. Or you can. Next inhale, going to bring that left foot up. Inhale after that. Work your hands down. Bend that knee. Do the other side. Exhale. Yeah, so the right knee stays bent at first. We squeeze down on the back of the thigh. Again, make sure you're not pulling on the knee. And we exhale and look to extend that left leg long. Very long. Once we've got that as far as it's going to go, can we move further? Go for it. The elbows might bend a little bit. Again, it looks like you're pulling, but you're not. Again, as soon as the hands start to come off the back thigh, it is directional movement that way, behind us. And now the exhale extends that right leg. Ooh, goodness. Big recline split here. Let that space open. Let your breath calm. Breathe. Inhale. Hands down. Bend the knee. Release. Left leg slides long perhaps. The right knee bends up. Find the space that feels good for your back, your hips, your legs. The space between the heels is yours. Back to the ends. Come to the floor. The palms face up. Again, how far out from your sides is up to you. Close your eyes. You haven't already. Of course, this is Shavasana. We always finish with this. Right? Again, this is where so many of us let that mind start to wander. Start playing the rest of the day. What happens after practice? When we fall asleep? It happens, right? It's okay. It's still human. Right? It's part of this. Recognizing ourselves, both for good or for bad, in strength and weakness, tightness and openness, distracted and focused, and obsessive. But in this practice, we find ourselves, because slowly but surely, it's going to happen. The awareness of yourself deepens. We start to see that parts of ourselves that we thought were from within are actually from without. Somebody else, something else, that we were supposed to be. One of the practices of yoga is called pratyahara. It is the withdrawal of the senses. We withdraw not only from the distractions of noise and sights and sound, and not that we don't notice them. We choose in our focus not to respond to them, not to react. The same goes for all those social pressures too. Right? Some of them are fairly innocuous. You need to have whiter teeth. Right? Well, it's no bad thing to brush your teeth regular, right? It's a lot of pressure to achieve a level of what have you that maybe isn't yours. There's a range for all of us. Skin color. For centuries now, been a big push, east and west, north and south, to lighten skin. It's still there. Straighten hair, curl your hair, dye your hair. White hair's bad, white hair's good. Colored hair bad, colored hair good. Yeah, all of it. Again, some of it seems kind of silly to think about, make a big deal about what your hair color is. People do. You can choose not to take part in that, though. Withdraw your senses from those pressures. And flex your fingers now. Your toes. Beginning to reactivate yourself gently and calmly. Giving your body your focus, your presence, yourself. Again, other parts of you that still pop and click and maybe a little sore, well, that happens. Bend your knees and elbows and inhale your next one, reach up. Take yourself where you can. This is all you have to do. And everything. Right arm by your hair, your left knee bends. We're going to exhale and roll onto our right side. And from there we press up. Nice comfortable seated position, hands together, thumbs, touch the chest. Everybody smile. Real big. You're amazing. Thank you. Namaste. All right, well done, everyone. Oh, hey, goodness. Let me scooch up here and read off the usual caveats. Thank you for joining me today. So again, the video will stay up for pretty much the rest of the month, and then the YouTube starts to take them down. At the beginning of July, I will be shifting all of June's videos to my YouTube channel, Homegirl40. Go check that out. I've got a year's worth there. You're welcome to come and practice anytime you wish. Now there are Venmo links, CashApp links, PayPal links. I do appreciate donations for the time and the effort. I hope, again, that you found something that you appreciated, and whatever you think is fair, though. And I'll be back next week. Same yoga time and channel, 9:30 a.m. That's Chicago time here in the United States of America. You're welcome to join me if you can. If not, please feel free to watch later and enjoy. If you got questions, you can leave a quick comment on the video. Like I said, I will see it, or you can message me personally. I'm happy to answer either way. All right, we'll see you all. Be safe. Enjoy. Bye.